Hello, I'm Andrew, and today I'm going to make a video about tube radios. And well, maybe it sounds strange that I, as a stereo lover, vintage stereo lover, I make this topic, but it's not that strange because I'm already looking for a tube radio for 2 years now. I just want a tube radio, and I say to myself, okay, it's for the garage, but I don't have a garage. I just want the thing, you know. And there's only one brand tube radio I want, and that's Graetz. This brand, Graetz, and look at how beautiful the thing is. And I will show you other brands and models in those days between 1957 and 1961 what have my interest. And but well, I'm not really interested in all the other ones. I only want this Graetz model, this Sinfonia. And they made other models also very nice, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be this one because I'm already hunting for 2 years. Yes, and in the Netherlands they are very cheap. I see on the eBay, yeah, I see prices 500, 600, 700 US dollar for a tube radio. That's ridiculous. Sorry to say that for tube guy lovers, but it is just ridiculous. And what is also ridiculous is this. What's this? These are new radios today in the shop. Yeah, they call them retro radios, and they are just ridiculous. Look at this. Teac make a retro style radio, and it costs you €279. The thing is ugly. The thing is just ugly. If you want to have a retro, yeah, a radio, just buy the original one, a second-hand one from made between 1957 and 1962. Yeah, because these things are just ugly. Look what the guys are selling here. A radio with the Britain flag on it. The thing is just ugly. And watch how much these guys ask, €270. Unbelievable. This is what factories make today. The Soundmaster NR, only the brand name, the Soundmaster NR513D DAP, €250. The thing is ugly, and it also will sound ugly. Believe me, this thing can never sound nice. Not as nice as a original tube radio from 1959. This is what Philips make today. Unbelievable. Well, this is looking better than those ones there, because this one tried to replicate the style from the 50s, and Philips don't try to replicate only some forms, so this thing is looking much better, yeah. And but most of them, well, if you want to have a retro radio, yeah, or an old-looking radio, don't buy new. What a lot of people don't know is that an old tube radio can spin your MP3 player or your telephone. But I will come on that later in this video. Anyway, these guys, all these guys who make this, look at this, look, €69. €69. You get a new, what's this? Unbelievable ugly. This is. They try to imitate the tube radios, but unbelievable. Look at this. This is just ugly. And I cannot understand who is buying these radios, because there is a market for it. Because if there were not a market, these things were not built. What's this one? Yeah, the Soundmaster. These things are ugly. All of them are ugly. Unbelievable ugly. Roadstar. This is what they call modern retro style. And of course, taste is different, but well, if you compare all these radios, yeah, with the real old tube radios, well, this is the difference. What's this? This is the one I want. This is a real tube radio. And you can find them in the Netherlands working. Okay, this is the most expensive one, between 50 and 75 euro. Yeah, but then you have a working one and almost looking as new. You can also find them for 25, 35, 40 euro, but that one needs work and it's more ugly. Yeah, but if you can find mint ones in the Netherlands. Yes, graetz, between 50 and 75 euro. Yeah, and this is also graetz. Yeah, but here are more different models than the sinfonia. And I think graetz really made the most beautiful tube radios in those days, really beautiful. And that's why I only want to have a graetz. And this also graetz, beautiful. What's this, the style they make in those days. And these things are big, 60 centimeters wide, very big monsters. This is Philips, and Philips didn't make, in my taste, beautiful tube radios. I don't like one model from them, not one. So they are very cheap in the Netherlands, and you can buy a tube radio like this one, yeah, or this one. You can buy for 10, 15 euro on the second-hand market in the Netherlands, because, well, almost every Dutch household had a Philips radio in those days. Yeah, Philips or Grundig. Grundig was a German brand, but it was very popular. Grundig had in that time, yeah, this is Grundig, in 1960, 30,000 employees. 30,000 employees, and these guys were only making radios. Unbelievable. Okay, Philips was even bigger. I think Philips was on one moment world's biggest electronica company. Philips had 412,000 employees in 1974. 412,000, yeah? To give you an example how big this is, what's this picture? You see, Apple have today, or in 2013, 80,000 employees. Google, 47,000. Microsoft, 100,000. Sony, 100,000. And Samsung is biggest with 275,000. Yes? So if you compare these numbers with Philips in 1974, with 412,000 employees, yeah, and from those 412,000 employees, 91,000 were working in the Netherlands. Yeah, that Philips was a gigantic company. Yeah, so of course the productivity of an employee today is much bigger, and that in those days, yeah, today a employee have robots, they have computers, so they produce more. Yeah, but don't forget, in 1974, globalization was not as big as today. The consumer market was not as big as today. Today we have Russia, today we have China, today we have Japan, because in that time Japan was an exporter, today it is an importer. Today Japan is, well, world's second biggest consumer market, but in those days they were more an exporter of goods and not an importer. And also don't forget India and all the upcoming markets we have today. And so the consumer market today is much more bigger than it was in 1974. And so that was Philips. But the tuners from Philips, I don't like. Or the radios from Philips in those days, I don't like. And here we have Grundig, beautiful. Beautiful Grundig. But even Grundig can't match those beautiful graetz radios I like. And this is Luhe. Luhe was also a German brand, but not as big as Grundig, of course. Grundig was biggest in Germany. Blaupunkt. Blaupunkt was famous for their car stereo. And well, they made some nice tube radios. Telefunken, also a German brand. Beautiful. And Saba. Saba was a small player, but it made a few nice models, as you can see. And all these tube radios and transistor radios, what came after that period, we have to thank these guys. Thomas Edison, George Westinghouse and Nikola Tesla. Yeah. And from all these three, I think Nikola Tesla was the biggest inventor of, well, I think from all times. This guy really, because before these guys operated, we had candlelight. We had candlelight or petroleum light, yeah. And that's why Graetz started its company, because in 1866, Albert Graetz, and I think it's a Jewish name, Graetz, yeah, started his lamp factory. This guy made lamps, petroleum lamps, yeah, because in those days you had candles or petroleum lamps. You didn't have electricity, and well, from lamps he started to make radios. Later on, I think in the 1930s, he started making radios, yeah. And in my view, he made the most beautiful radios ever, the most beautiful tube radios, that is. And as you can see, today there's nothing left from Graetz. In 1961, they were sold to this company, Cell. Yeah. Later on, everything went to Nokia. Yes, and well, today it's from Petromax, but Petromax is almost broke. So that was the story of Graetz. Well, and today, if you're going on YouTube and you type in Graetz Sinfonia, you get this result. And to give you an example, yeah, how the thing is looking, how big it is. What's this? Listen to the sound. Well, the guy doesn't have the best microphone, but what's his hand? How big it is in comparison with the radio? What's his hand? Watch how small his hand is in comparison with this radio. These things are monsters, 60 centimeters wide. Watch how beautiful the thing is. Beautiful. Let's hear some sound. How many times have I been waiting by the door? Beautiful. And what a lot of people don't know is that you can just play your MP3 player on it. What's this? This guy connected his telephone. Yeah, what's this? Watch how he connected the thing. And that's why I want to have one. Watch how beautiful the thing is. Unbelievable. Watch how he connected it. You see? And listen to the sound. Listen to the sound. Well, I think this is a very popular guy in tube radios. He has 54 subscribers, and he is only doing tube radio videos. And well, you can see 115 views. They are not very popular. Yeah, they are not very popular. But yeah, I think, well, it has to be your hobby. It's not my hobby, but I want to have one. I want to have one. And I want to have this one, the Graetz Sinfonia 822. Well, I see you have this is the 422 with black knobs. The 522 is also nice. Well, I can take the 522 also, because I want the white knobs and the white scale. This is this one is also nice. I don't know which one is more beautiful. Let me see. Well, this thing is really something. And well, I'm not sure if I do the right choice. Well, I'm hunting for 2 years now for this great fantasia, yeah, or sinfonia. Yes, you have fantasia, both fantasia, because you have fantasia and sinfonia, yeah, and both sinfonia and fantasia, these are the ones I want. I like the round edges from the radio, the outside, the wooden outside round edges, and well, let me see. Let me go back to the picture. As you can see, the around it have this this metal thing. Yes, beautiful round edges, unbelievable. This green eye, yeah, unbelievable, beautiful. So this was, in short, well, my dream, my dream radio I want to have, and Well, probably I will succeed. There's one guy now selling one of these. Well, let me go on eBay. Let me see on eBay how expensive they are. Yeah, tube radios on eBay. This one I don't even want to have for free. They ask $200. Yeah, this one is also ugly, and you can see here Sinfonia. These guys ask 680. Well, you can buy it for $885. Unbelievable. This guy wants $255. Well, they are just too expensive for me, and they are very, very expensive on eBay. And let me see German eBay. Let me see how expensive they are in Germany. Well, in Germany they are much cheaper. As you can see, 79. Sinfonia 72. Sofort kaufen, that means buy immediately. Yeah, for this price. And well, this one is, wow, a 922. I didn't know this one existed. From 1960. This guy asked €300. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. But anyway, if you want to buy a tube radio, yeah, don't let you fool by these guys who ask 500, 600 or 700 US dollar. This is incredible expensive. Better you go on the Dutch eBay, yeah, and you can find very cheap, or maybe German eBay, yeah. You have a lot of German sites with, because in the Netherlands there are plenty graetz tuners, and I will buy one. And as soon as I buy one, I will do my review. But until today, I'm already looking for 2 years now. Yeah, because I want to have one in mint shape. Yeah, and I want to pay maximum €50 for one. So sometimes I see €75 or even more expensive than that in the Netherlands, up to €100. But I want to pay €50 max for a graetz radio. Well, this was my my video from this tube topic. Yeah, something completely different, but yeah, if you like music, well, like me, well, probably you also have a dream to. It was before my time. I'm born in 1961. It was the end of the tube time, so I never had this. Yes, my parents had a tube radio, but I never owned a tube radio myself. It's just a thing I want to have in my collection, and that's why I made this video for you guys. And well, thanks for watching. Put those thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. And for now I say bye bye.